Welcome back to another episode in the Carolina Panthers franchise, a slow narrative franchise here on Madden 24 with some interesting gameplay, if you want to put it that way. Today we're going to be seeing the confrontation between Bryce Young and Anthony Richardson, the 5th overall pick and the 1st overall pick. We don't have a lot to do this week. The 18 players ready to negotiate. I'm not going to be going into these anymore. Not going to be looking at college players yet. Weekly strategy, of course, coming up. Upgrade players, manage staff. Yes, yes, and yes. But first of all, let's take a look at the Colts roster. So the top quarterback here, of course, Gardner Minshew II. And of course, because I actually don't know why. Now we know Anthony Richardson is injured, which sucks, but is realistic, I guess. So he's out here. Sam Ehlinger is the backup. Gardner Minshew is the quarterback. So no confrontation between Richardson and Bryce Young, which is actually pretty sad, but okay. The running backs, Jonathan Taylor, superstar, Dave Trait and Zach Moss, Trey Sermon and Evan Hull. That's a rookie injured as well out of Northwestern. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, superstar, Dave Trait, super dangerous dude. Good abilities, he's really good, and the abilities really make him even more dangerous. Zach Moss, just a solid running back, and Trey Sermon, decent, I would say. Fullback is John Lovett. The wide receivers, Michael Pittman Jr., 2586. We've got Josh Downs here, that's a rookie, 2283. Isaiah McKenzie, currently injured. Alec Pierce, 2375. Ashton Doolin, Jaden Mickens, Jawan Winfrey, and DJ Montgomery. A weird setup, to be honest. Wide receiver number 1 and number 2 are good enough, I would say. Then we've got two, I would say, decent to mid-tier wide receivers, and then we've got a lot of backfiller material. Also, strange age composition. I would say usually I would expect these dudes here to be backup players, younger players, rookies, something like that. But yeah, not in this case. Tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, 2973. We've got Jelani Woods, 2472. Kylan Granson, Will Mallory, a rookie, and Andrew Ogletree. So again, 5 freaking tight ends on one team. Strange build-up here, but whatever. Mo Alley-Cox, very decent veteran player. Jelani Woods, a good player for the future. Kylan Granson, Will Mallory, just yeah, decent backup QBs, tight ends, not QBs. Bernard Ryman, left tackle, 2583. I really like him. He's an Austrian, just like me, so there we go. One thing we have in common, super happy to see that he's doing well in the NFL. I really found his footing there. Jake Witt, that's a rookie, 2361. That's a backup. On guard, we've got Quentin Nelson, superstar Dave Trait, one of the best guards in the game. Quick check, 3rd best. There we go. Josh Sills is a backup, nothing more. At center, Ryan Kelly, 30-82. Wesley French, a backup, but Ryan Kelly more than solid. On right guard, Will Freeze, 25-78. Danny Pinter injured, and Jack Anderson. Will Freeze, again, looking pretty solid, 25-78. That's actually not too bad. Right tackle, Braden Smith, 27-84. And Blake Freeland, that's a rookie as a backup. So looking at the offensive line, I would say it's a really solid offensive line, actually. Very solid looking dudes right there. On defense, we've got Quiddy Pay, 24-79. We've got Tyquan Lewis, Jannard Avery, both injured, and Isaiah Land, a rookie out of Florida A&M. And Quiddy Pay, again, doesn't look crazy good with a 79, but he's 24, first of all, and second of all, he does have really good attributes. The speed is high, strength is high, and he is very good at tackling, of course. On right edge, we've got Samson Abraham, he's 28-78. Dayo Odeyingbo behind him, 23-75. I'd rather use him, actually. Jacob Martin and Titus Leo, another rookie, are in the right edge room as well. But both of these really good looking, plus good succession planning already going on here. On D-tackle, we've got Grover Stewart and DeForest Buckner, a superstar. He's injured out at the moment, so Eric Johnson II or Adetomiwa Adebawore, a rookie, will be slotting in here. Adetomiwa Adebawore, I had him on the team on the Titans for a short while. But then I let him go again, just backfilled with my own dudes. I think he had the edge position or something like that before. Maybe he's better at D tackle. So Grover Stewart, of course, nasty to play against. No DeForest Buckner. And Eric Johnson, I reckon, will be playing instead of Adetomiwa Adebawore. Left outside linebacker Jordan Jenkins, 2970, and Grant Stewart, 2466. A super horrible left outside linebacker room. Apart from the fabulous hairdo of Grant Stewart, nothing special to see here. Mid linebackers Zyra Franklin, 2777. Rashawn Evans, 2774. And Segun Olobi, 2365. Strange setup, Zyra Franklin, I guess decent enough. And Rashawn Evans, same thing. Right outside linebacker EJ Speed, 2877. And Ronnie Harrison Jr. at 2671. I could have sworn he was a safety, but yeah, maybe that changed a little bit here. Overtime, now, right outside linebacker, obviously, he's actually better than the 71 gives him credit. The EJ Speed gonna be nasty to play against. The linebacking group, not that crazy good, but still decent enough to put pressure. Cornerbacks, Kenny Moore II and Kyle Fuller, both very, very good, but they also have Julius Brents. That's a rookie, 2377. Anthony Everett. We've got Jalen Jones, another rookie, Tony Brown, Dallas Flowers, and Amir Speed. Looking at the setup, again, I really like the top three. They're looking pretty good. Apart from that, we've got decent setup here. But yeah, apart from that, nothing too crazy to report here. Eric Rowe, free safety, 3077, and Rodney Thomas, the second, 2472. Good succession plan situation here. I like this. Eric Rowe, certainly a very, very good one. He is joining from the Giants, if I'm not completely mistaken. Nah, I was on the Miami Dolphins. I completely messed this one up. All right, surprise, surprise. Strong safety, Julian Blackman, 2579, and I think I'm thinking of Julian Love. Is it Love? I think it is. Anyways, Julian Blackman here, 2579, and Nick Cross, 2174. Very, very good strong safety situation here. Young, talented, really liking this. Daniel Scott, a rookie, currently injured. Kicker, Matt Gay. Punter, Rigoberto Sanchez. So there we go. Let's take a look at weekly strategy immediately. Stopping Gardner Minshew. Again, we're just going to try and apply pressure here. It does show us Anthony Richardson, which is not going to happen. We're going to go with full pads today again. Left edge backups, right edge starters. Starters for tight ends, left outside linebackers, starters, of course, splits, mid linebackers, starters down here, splits, starters, and splits. Yeah, I really think this is a good setup to work with. On defense, or how do we counter their defense? Again, we're just going to run it inside. We're going to be trying to push past these D tackles, edge rushers, and all that. Press the wrong button there. Player health, let's see, 93. All right, so half pads training. It was the overtime that really made everybody a little bit tired here. Running backs, we're going to go with the backups. Fullback, starters. Let's split for the wide receivers again. Starters for the tight ends. Starters, Ike Mekwonu, Chandler Zavala. Yeah, let's just go with all of this here. Yeah, with that said and done, I think we are almost ready to start training here. We're going to go with sack the QB, get 2 passing. Let's try and get 2 passing touchdowns. 20 points, 300 yards, and 15 first downs. Oh, this is, all right, let's just try and get this. We're just going to work for it. Most important is to check, are there new injuries? Yes, Iku Leota, right outside linebacker, high ankle sprain. He's out injured, not on injured reserve. 1 week, that is okay. Speaking of injuries and returns, I think we could actually try and get back some of these next week, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Austin Corbett is still, it still says partial ACL tear, so the injury is not gone, but I don't really know what the problem is here. But nevertheless, I feel like we could try and bring back Austin Corbett. I think that is something that we would like to do. Claudine Chirelas, that's a mid linebacker, a rookie. I think we could try and bring him back just to make great. Giovanni Ricci, that is a hard pass. Apart from that, nothing new down here. Let's take a deep dive. Quick look at the player upgrades. Only 4 anyway, so let's go. Power for Eddie Pinheiro. Quick check. Let's just see. He has a kick power of 92 and an accuracy of 84, which is actually really bad. for this dude, but whatever. Tommy Tremble goes up to 74. I like this one here. Normal depth trait with 23 out of Notre Dame. Used to working hard. The Fighting Irish. There we go. Amari Barno, speed rusher. That's what we're going to dump some points into. Right outside linebacker. He's a backup player at the moment, but let's see how we handle off-season. Chandler Zavala. He's young, all right? Well, young. He's a rookie at age 24. Ah, man, this is really weird. Let's put some power into him. I'm absolutely unsure how to handle these. I mean, rookies, I usually try to keep rookies around as much as I can because I like continuity, but this is just really horrible. At this point in time, we just really are using a really, really bad setup at the moment. All right, XP gains for quarterbacks. Yes, let's just get that. Probably would have made sense before we started training. But yeah, everything said and done, we are ready for the game against the Colts. Let's see if we can get our 7th season win in the 9th week of the regular season. Bank of America Stadium once again, the venue for today's game. A clash of conferences. Nice. Here we go. I gave the Colts their alternate uniform, all blue, black helmet. I just really think this is a very cool uniform. I also like the Panthers. Black, blue, silver. Pretty clean. I think you could really pimp it a little more, but just gonna leave it as is. Let's not spend too much time pondering that. Here come the Colts. Ready to wreak some havoc, and here come the Panthers, the home team. Panthers pride. Let's get going here. We want to overpower the Colts as quickly as possible. We want to get Gardner Minshew flustered. Want to get their defense maybe a little bit shaky. Push them. Make as few mistakes as possible. And, of course, just win the freaking game. So there we go. Kick return happening. We turned over at the 30. And we're going to start with our first snap here. The first drive. Left-hand side run. Chuba Hubbard. Let's go. Alright. Number 48 was there. Chuba Hubbard gets a few yards. 138 last week. 1 touchdown. He was exceptionally well. 2nd and 9. Let's just test the waters here. Maybe the passing is the better way to go today. Oh, yikes. That was a blindside. Thrown out of the sack. I had to wait for Jonathan Mingo to get some speed going. It still says 12 weeks for Austin Corbett. Is that the initial length or is that his return length right now? Tremble or Sullivan? Come on. Off we go. Held onto the ball. Just creeping in behind the linebacker there. I like that. Tommy Tremble is actually doing really, really well. Let's see if we can push him up to a startup trait or something like that. I'd like that. Stopped here after a gain of 5 yards. We're at the 49 now. 1 minute and 40 something. Let's go with a spot wide cross here. Again, Tremble, maybe Mingo. But I think Tremble might be a better chance here. And there we go. That's knocked out. Number 44 was there. Hard hit. Zaire Franklin. Alright, Mingo and Chenault. Let's see which one gets free out of these two. Jonathan Mingo. Is he gonna make it? Nah, he's not. Zaire Franklin catches up to him. Drags him down at the 18-yard line. 3 for 5 currently. The stat line for Bryce Young, who's actually doing pretty well. Could be doing way worse. Nice. Mingo actually goes around. He hasn't been that super crazy productive for the Panthers in real life. But here for us, I feel like he's actually not doing that horribly. Let's go left. Chuba Hubbard. Some help here, number 62, kind of sleeping on the job. That's Zavala. I really like using rookies, and I'm going to reiterate that over and over. I like using rookies, but the problem is if they are as bad as our rookies are, it is really strange. Or as old. I have more of an issue with the age. That is definitely more of a problem for me compared to the overall. I can work with a 69 rated rookie. Why ever not? Why not? But I really have problems with a 69 rated 24-year-old rookie. I just know, yeah, he's going to grow to 75 rated player, maybe 80 at the most. But he's just not going to have that much growth. And not really liking that too much. And here we go. Entering the second quarter, we're going to go the 0-1 trap, at least in the setup. Maybe it'll work. All right, let's go. Here's a snap, here's a shove, here's a move, and Chuba Hubbard is in, tripping over inside. But again, he's the workhorse here for the Panthers. Oh my lord. Zavala jumping on him, and that could have broken the dude into 55 pieces. Here we go. Stopping them back again. Now that is actually pretty good. Let's go. We get the ball again in the first half. That is overthrown. We're not getting close with DJ Chark here. Inside zone. Tell you what, I'm going to try something. I want to test out, what's his face? Terrace Marshall Jr. I have him stacked behind Laviska Chenault, but actually I could try and go for him because, yeah, well, DJ Chark will not be around after the offseason, I think, unless he signs to a super low deal. Oh, can we escape here? I probably could have went over to the left-hand side a little bit earlier, but still, we found a lot of space here. Zaire Franklin again with a stop. No wonder he's a captain. He's doing exceptional work here on the defensive side of things. But, and that is a big but, I don't care about that. Let's go verticals time. Let's see here. We've got Hubbard going. We've got Chenault, who I'd really like to hit. Yeah, almost a pick here. Number 29, not falling for that one. Inside zone, left-hand side. Let's go. Chuba Hubbard. Gonna go again. I want to have a field goal, or at least a second touchdown in this other way around. I'd like to have a touchdown or at least a field goal in this first half here versus the Colts. A halfback dive, 3rd and 2. Let's go. Right-hand side run. We're going to just go for it. It's 2 yards. And they're missing DeForest Buckner, so that is actually a good chance for us. DeForest Buckner is very dangerous with his abilities. Really breaking through very quickly usually. But here we go. We've got this. 2-minute warning. We're going to keep running it. And we're going to try push into their end zone a second time. Setting up like this. Audibling a run play. Boom. 1 yard only. Stopped very quickly. That didn't work. Alright, clock is running. We're going to go with the trail shake here. Jonathan Mingo's going to try to go towards the outside and then inside. I will be looking for Tommy Tremble though. Alright, not precise enough. 3rd and 9. Alright, we're going to now go with a mesh spot setup. Going to go then inside zone. Let's see if we can break through here and pick up a first down. Yes, we can. There we go. Well done, Chuba. Well freaking done. Here we go. 63 yards today and a touchdown. A lot of shuffling there. A lot of pushing. There's rivalry in the air. There we go. Tommy Tremble. Going to go right towards left. That's my dude. Off we go. Snap is live. Here we go. Catch. And we evade the tackle. And we push forward. Can we get a stiff arm going? No. 4 for 9. 72 yards. Bryce Young today. We're going for a lot of short plays here. Laviska Chenault, maybe Tommy Tremble. That was too easy. That was too easy for the defense to pick up on. Yeah, that's on me. That is entirely on me. All right, mesh spot time. Inside zone, a left-hand side. Chuba Hubbard, come on, man. Get me 5-ish yards. That would be nice. All right, can we get more? 6 yards. I'll take it. 10 rushes, 69 yards. Bryce Young doing well. Trail shake time. But we're going to set it up differently. We're going to go with verticals. Tommy Tremble, Adam Thielen. Let's go. First down. We're going to call our first time out now. 35 seconds at the 13-yard line. A slip screen. Let's go. Left-hand side. Don't want to give him the ball back. But we need some time for this to develop. We have to just make sure that we have that time. Chuba Hubbard pushing inside. Would the out route have been more promising? Unsure. Instructions unclear. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Let's go. All right. Stop that 6 seconds. Evans was there. We're going to go for a second pass play. All right. Could work. It could work if we have a quick double cross. Just have Mingo in there. And if not, just stop the clock and hope for the best. Oh my lord, he went for a jumping grab. Couldn't hold on to it, but yeah. Kudos on the attempt. 24-yard field goal, Eddie Pinheiro. Boom. And there we go, perfectly timed kick. Ball between the sticks. 10 and nothing. Good. That is positive. All right, they do push back, don't get the extra point converted. Halfback base. 2 minutes was the time they needed to score. Let's go. So Matt Gay actually missed the field goal. That is surprising. 2nd and 5. With the help of Nate Jensen, I think. I don't want to really imagine what would be possible in terms of production if we had the full... Yikes! 3rd and 5. If we had the full offensive line fit and ready. I don't even want to imagine. Let's go. Double cross. A tight end angle is also an option, but looking here, Chuba Hubbard gonna go right. I like Tremble's route as well. Not really getting past Franklin here, and we're gonna have to punt now. Johnny Hecker, let's go. Let's aim this one towards the far back. Boom. Good punt. Good distance. Let's go. Shaq Griffin. Nice stop here. Immediately stopped. Here comes Gardner Minshew. He just scored against us. Alright, not now. 3:51 in the 4th quarter. Let's get a score now. Let us get a score now. A field goal would probably secure the game somewhat. Man, my receivers are not moving. Little bit of a lazy bones right there. Inside zone split. Left hand side. Chuba Hubbard. Play action slide. Let's go. Mingo. Mingo is my target. But coverage is really, really good. Oh, I don't really want to punt it again. That would really give it to them. Don't want to risk that. All right, Mingo or Tremble. Let's go. All right, now it worked. And you even saw the bounce. He landed on the ball and he kind of bounced back up. That is cool, man. That is very cool. I like that. Look at this. Doink. Cool detail. There we go. All right, we keep moving. 3 minutes 27. That was important. Get another set of first downs. Just get the clock rolling again. Just keep moving. Keep on piling pressure onto them. 2 yards. That's not the biggest of pressures. Today he really has to fight hard for the yards. Overall, I would say it was to be expected that this defense would be a little bit better against the run game. 3rd and 6. All right, we're not getting anywhere on the runs today. The workhorse, absolutely. but today not really the most prolific production. Let's just be kind here. All right, look at that Mingo. I tried to really just throw everybody off. 2 minutes 9 seconds. All right, another punt here. Johnny Hecker, come on. Let's get it back here. Very far back. Can we get it outside? Fair catch. All right. Come on, dudes. Come on. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him. Stop. Haha. I knew it. I knew it. All right. Time and luck was going to run out at some point in time. Gardner Minshew gets them a touchdown right there. All right. Here we go. Oh, my Lord. That was super inaccurate. All right. We need Eddie Pinheiro to, at least... draw the game here, but we're very far out. There's no chance we're hitting this. Let's see, can we get Adam Thielen around the tired dudes there? For fuck's sake, man. Secondary coverage, pass coverage is very good. Eric Rowe, not letting anything pass here. Let's go with this one here. Tommy Tremble, Chuba Hubbard, 3rd and 10. We need to get to the logo. We need to get to the logo. Nice. All right. Timeout called. All right. So we make progress. We're at the 48. It's still too far out for a field goal. Can't really go for that. We actually did manage to equalize quite a lot towards the end of a few of the past games. You can see we need to reach the 10 yards. That is also the field goal range. But it has been too close for comfort a lot of times now. And he holds on to the ball. That is freaking fantastic. I actually want to punch into the end zone now. I want to get into the end zone. It is certainly not too far out. I think we can get this. We should try and be positive here. We've got one timeout left. Let's go. All right, Laviska Shenault, timeout called. We're going to go for a few pass plays now. It is pretty risky, actually, because if we mess up a pass play, clock runs down, we lose. Field goal would be safer, right? Let's just put it that way. Smacked away. 3rd and 3. We've got one more shot at this. And I'm going to tell you something. You will never guess the play I'm going to go for. We're going to try this one again. Verticals, but different direction. Can we get Tommy Tremble in there? And I'm going to hot route Laviska Shenault on a slant route. Just get him in there. That is all I want to see. All right. Smackdown, 4th and 3. Bryce Young. Do we go for the winner? Do we go for the field goal? We go for the field goal, of course. Eddie Pinheiro. And he's iced. He is iced by the Colts coach. We will go into overtime again if we make this kick. It's 28 yards. So it's actually not that far out. But still, I'm completely blind here, actually. Let's go like this, probably. Oh, and it's going to go in. All right. Lucky us, 13 and 13. 3 attempts at punching into the end zone from something like 14, 15 yards out. Come on, defense. Defense does their job well, man. Alrighty, I like this. I really like this. I don't really know why, but yeah, Gardner Minshew is not that highly developed, probably. Anthony Richardson will be a beast later on. We know that. Get stuck here. Ike McWonu, I need more from you than... we need more than 2 yards. Certainly more. Chuba Hubbard. Left-hand side here. Let's go. On his screen. And he's absolutely picked up. 3rd and 13. We lose yardage here. That was bad. That was really bad. All right. Verticals time. Here we go, sir. Let's see. We need to have Tommy Tremble push through here. If we get him through, it's all happy days. And we completed. There we go. This is kind of the sweet spot for this play, right? Passing the midline backers as soon as he gets free back there. Right now you have to throw, and it kind of goes in between because it's triple coverage if they get closer. One behind him and one coming from the front. There we go. Nice. All right. Inside zone, left-hand side. Chuba will go left. I'm going to try and run it in again. No surprise there. Oof. Can we escape? Oh, Chuba is super fast. That is great. Pushed out of bounds here by the Colts defense. But Chuba, get that one down. That is super important. Tommy Tremble out. Quick pass option. There we go. And there we go. We score a touchdown against the Indianapolis Colts. And is that the winner or not? I'm not so sure. Maybe it is. Is it? Let's see. Tommy Tremble. Great job, man. Really great job. Broke away on the route. Number 45 can't get in there. Tries to tackle. Can't get a hand on him. And Bryce Young completing the pass well enough. And I think that's the win. Yes, it is. There we go. Well done, Panthers. Well done. Really, really well done. 19 versus 13, the end score. Again, lucky in overtime. Yeah, another win. And we're up to 7 season wins. Great job, Bryce. The completion rate is probably the thing that I would really like to work on. It's going to be super horrible in the first year. I do hope it gets better over time. Gardner Minshew a little bit better. 2 touchdowns but 1 interception. Jonathan Taylor 103 as Chuba Hubbard 93, but he gets a touchdown, so I'd rate that higher. Receiving Tommy Tremble. Jesus, man. 7 receptions, 144 yards on average, 20.5. 1 touchdown. Great job. Jonathan Mingo had 2 drops. Gotta get better than that, my man. On defense, Frankie Louvu, solo tackle leader, total tackle leader. Frankie Louvu, well done. 2 tackles for loss for Derek Brown. 1 sack for Yitu Gross-Matos. Half a sack Frankie Louvu. Half a sack Chris Wormley. 1 interception for Dean Jones, the veteran mid linebacker. Well done. And on kicking, Eddie Pinheiro did well enough. 2 for 2 and 1 for 1 extra points. That's better than Matt Gay, who missed 1. Alright, well, there we go. 7-1, and we're topping the NFC South, and this is really looking like a very, very good push towards the playoffs. We got these 7 regular season wins, so we will be getting quite a few staff points here for achieving this goal. I really like that. Very close to 300 offensive yards. We missed that by 1 freaking yard. Apart from that, we would have gotten all of the game plan goals apart from the 2+ passing touchdowns. Did miss that one. We only got 1. But I love the offensive yard stat. It's 1 yard shy. Well, fun stories, fun times. All right, apart from that, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like what I'm doing, do please drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. It just means a lot to me, helps the channel, and I love interacting with you guys. And as always, thanks so much for being here. Stay awesome, and see you next time.